Welcome back to the channel. You can tell I'm not exactly in New York right now, so I'm on a little adventure. We're down here in Maryland right now. I've been chasing another Peterbilt for 2 years, and dude finally called me the other day. Today's Tuesday. He called me Sunday, said, I'll sell you the truck. And so I said, I'll take it. And I come down today to pick it up. It's right here in front of us. His father bought this truck brand new in 1973. This old Peterbilt Cabover. It's got some real cool specs for the year. It's a very oddly spec truck for 1973. Got 355 rear gears in it. It's a 13-speed and a V12 Detroit. Power steering, front brakes. Super oddball truck, man. It was spec brand new, all aluminum Alcoa wheels on it. It's a cool piece, and it's pretty clean. So I didn't get much footage today. The owner was a little bit camera shy. We were at a place where he just needed to get it out of, so we didn't do too much recording. I think I got some film of it going up on a trailer and maybe a half-ass walk around. I'll bring it to my buddy's shop right now. So then what I'll do is when we get there, I'll hit you back. We'll come back and I'll go through. I'll give you guys a little walk around of the truck and show you a little bit about what we got going on. But it's really clean, unmolested original truck. I'm super pumped about it. I've been chasing this truck for 2 years and finally came to fruition. I didn't think I was going to get it, so it worked out. I'll hit you back when we get to the shop. Well, boys, made it back here. Great success. Actually didn't have any casualties along the way. That's good. Hopefully the lighting's all right. I can't really tell, but it's actually pretty clean. Tanks aren't all beat up. Just got that one little mark in this one that I could see. OG, like original tanks, everything. Like this truck is totally unmolested. See, we got all the Alcoas, air leaf. It is like actually all 8 Alcoas too out back here. Aluminum frame, aluminum cross member, 355 rears on tall 1022 rubber. I love that spare. The spare is cool looking. Load lights are factory. Got these funky, I've never seen steps like this before either. They're pretty cool. Two AC condensers up here. She needs some love, but man, is it straight and solid. See, these are stack brackets of chrome. Now for my favorite part. Original V12. The chrome tall tins for the Jakes are original on the build sheet. It's got power steering. All the hard to find stuff. Lube refiner, which I'm actually shocked at. That looks like a bitch to service. Maybe it swings down or something. Air tank. Look, the cab's not all beat up. You know, like the tunnel's nice. It's like actually a very clean truck. I know it doesn't look it. It looks kind of ratty from what you're looking at, but if you know trucks, battery shut off. This is spec'd in the build documentation also. That's pretty cool, man. Shocked at how unmolested it actually is. And here's another tank, also in nice shape. I think it'll like clean up. They ordered this truck. This is the original driver's seat. I think the thing's a lot lower mileage than I realize. The steering wheel's the worst part. It's like totally destroyed. But that's the driver's seat, obviously. The passenger seat is also an air ride seat. It's badass. The bed's still all back here. So I'm missing the keys at the moment. You don't have the keys. See, the passenger window is air or power, either or. I don't know if it's electric or what, but I don't have the keys. There's like a pocket here. What's in there? Chrome steering wheel column. Chrome steering column, I should say. Factory. It desperately needs to be brought back, but it's also on the build dock. Dual pyrometer, classic for a V12 truck. Get a good look at it. Showing 106,000. It's got to have more than that. I don't know. Pedals pretty clean, all of them. I genuinely don't know. Man, I wish I could get this glove box open. Like super pumped to get this thing home and go through it, boys. Let's see what all is in here. Usually there's storage under that seat, but because that's an air ride seat, I don't think it has it, so it'll be a mystery what's in there. Donald W. Brooks. He was the original owner of this. I bought it from his son. This is the real deal, one owner truck. Air conditioned roof fan. I don't know where the Jake switch is. So we got into the things on this side. I don't know what all this shit is, but it's been here untouched. Yo, there's a fucking toe pin. Where'd you go? Looking for that. Spare tie rod looks like. Ken tool. Some kind of fucking funnel. Belts. Oh, this is badass, dude. All sorts of cool shit. That looks like a shifter. Oh, you know what that is? That's gonna be for a cab jack, maybe. No. I thought maybe this was for the cab jack, but I don't know what this thing is. It's a mystery. Did you see this? Looking for that. What's this fucking thing? Oh, a lug wrench. What's that? You're a dick. Oh no, that's two. Oh wow, there's a lot of shit in there. Oh. Wow, bro.
This has been on the road since '84.
I should have known when he said 90 something, he meant 80 something. Was that janky piece of wood just laying in here?
Yes, sir. Oh, look at the oil.
I did. I looked at it before we left.
How clean it is.
I know. So it didn't even smell weird.
I didn't know if I was checking the transmission or
Oh. Mice have definitely been in here. Kind of looks like another toe pin. It's smaller though. What is this thing? Oh, glad hand. That's an old one. Wild. Well, boys, I think that's gonna do it for a quick tour. Got the 8-track. Some other shit up there. Check out the OG CB call sign. Man, it's cool. I dig it. So I gotta get keys made for it. He couldn't find a key before he came to meet me. It was kind of short notice, so that's that. But yeah, not too sure what else to say about it. I'm like wicked excited though. Like I said, I chased this truck for 2 years before I finally got a hold of it, so it feels really good to have it in my possession. It's supposedly coming home this weekend, so hopefully either I'll do an update when it gets home. Oh boy, she's finally home. Got in last night about 1 a.m. Pulled her all the way from Lancaster, Pennsylvania to here. It was my buddy. He's the guy that grabbed it out of the landau and brought it to his place for me just to get it out of where it was. But what a ride, eh? Fuck. We averaged about 5.5, 6 miles per gallon. Wind was absolutely terrible last night. We was only rolling 65. In like the hills in Pennsylvania, it's just thing pulls like an absolute 16,000-pound parachute. Just terrible. Trailer did mint though, dude. The ride with that air ride is absolutely spectacular, dude. It wasn't beating the truck up at all. We had it loaded kind of nose heavy on a truck, you know, so I mean if it weren't for the air ride, it would have been beating us pretty good. Dude, look how old these tires are. They weren't even like skidding, and there's just schmoo just coming right off of them. Sorry about that. Freaking battery died. Literally had 30% when I turned it on, and then it was like I rambled for like 1 minute and then it died. So she's here. She is here. Oh, what you guys didn't see, my buddy did it for me. He was kind of super curious about the thing, so he said he got it working. Oh, it must be locked on the inside. He got that door open. We couldn't get that door open before. It was stuck closed. Oh yeah, sick. What an absolute unit. So here's the other questionable thing about this deal. I literally bought this truck without knowing anything else other than what it was, and you know, as far as like specs and stuff like that, and that it was unmolested. I don't even know if the motor turns over. This thing hadn't run in forever. Look at the friggin' interior on her, boys. It's mint. It'll clean right off. I mean, it's just dirt. Wow, it's in nice shape. The holy oh fuck. Sick. I can't wait to get it cleaned up. Might have something here. We'll see. Could be junk, but I don't think it is. I can't remember if I showed you guys this or not in the other video, but we're able to get into these. That's the air intake actually on these Pete Cabovers. The air filter's down below here. Your air filter's in here, and it actually runs up through the cab through here. It goes right through the sleeper. I'll show you when we get in the sleeper. And that's the actual air inlet is up on the top. Super cool. It's like Just a totally different deal. But so then the other thing that's in here is your heater and shit for the sleeper. That's your heater box and stuff for the sleeper. This is like just all old school stuff, man, that he left in here. It's so cool. Like this is like a thing of bulbs. Here, check this out, dude. Hang on. What a pain in the ass. Like old school shit, dude. Like all spare bulbs. There's a tire. This is for pulling the thing, the valve stem core out of a tire. What's in here? Oh, things for airlines. Which is odd because this doesn't have any plastic airlines. Maybe he did it for the trailer he was pulling. So that's pretty badass. I'm not gonna touch any of this stuff. Like all these tins and stuff are gonna stay with this truck. I'm not like pulling anything out of here that he had in it, because I think it's super cool. I mean, we'll pull it all out and vacuum and like clean it out. Oh, there's lenses back there. Rope? What are you gonna do with that stupid friggin' rope?
Well, name one thing you're gonna need the stupid fucking rope for.
Look at her, bud. These are... Oh, fancy. What else we got? Probably gonna get bit by something radical. That's a stoplight lens. What a ripper. Oh, looks like there's stuff that fell behind there. We'll have to see if we can find it. What the fuck is that thing? Oh, wow, that is... Please do not be attached to this. I think it is. Is that actually attached to here? Yeah, well, maybe this isn't though. Maybe this is just tangled up. Yeah, this is just tangled up in this disaster. There. Oh no, it is. What the fuck was he doing with that? It's like the world's oldest trailer plug. Look how sketchy, bud. Why would you wire it into the heater though? Unless maybe he had it just like test trailer lights or something? Why would you do that? I gotta get a light in here and find out what. No, dude, that like legit was, oh no. This is just this. Okay, I feel better. I thought that was like powered into the... Alright, mint. That's just junk then. I'm fine with that. Sick. So there's a couple things I'm really looking, I hope I can find in here. And one of them is these Peterbilts. To get to the motor, we got to jack the cab up, right? So that's the cab jack there. But there's a handle. Peterbilt would sell you that, like, when it came with the truck, you know, it was like a factory handle that goes onto here. So I'm really hoping it's with the truck somewhere. That would like make my life complete. But I don't know that we're gonna get that lucky. I haven't found it yet, but we haven't really been through here either. What a nice old truck. Spare tie rod, gotta have that. And an all friggin' line. So back in the day, these Pete's all used what they call, it's Eaton Weatherhead hose, but it's, they're reusable fittings, and you can make them in place. So that's like a handy patch, you know. These all unscrew off of here, so you can unscrew this from the hose, vice versa. You know, we did it all on my green Peterbilt. I replaced it all. This line is super expensive. I'll probably have 4 or 5 grand in just air and fuel line on this truck. Just doing it because it's something this original I like to keep as original as you possibly can. So like I'll put this all back with the same factory line, you know, just like I did on all the other ones. It looks like somebody attempted to paint the frame at one point. Like they got sick of the red and painted it like a gold or brown or something. It kind of looks like shit though, doesn't it? I don't like it. But I don't know that I'm going to touch that either. I think it's just going to all stay red, you know? I don't think it's worthwhile for me to go playing with it. Oh, it looks like he's got the coolant lines. He's got the coolant lines right off of the heater core, I think. Yeah, see these lines, these 2 hoses right here that go to nothing. These right here. Oh God, they're broken already. Those go through this loom up into the cab, and that's for the heater core. You see the outlet there where it goes on the Detroit. And then the fuel lines look like they're hooked up. Y'all gonna have to keep your fingers crossed for me and pray it bars over. I don't know. I really don't know. When I had originally seen pictures of it, now the stacks are covered. My buddy covered them for me, and they were covered when I went down when we picked the truck up in Maryland. But when I originally seen pictures of it 2 years ago, when I first bought it, they had 5-gallon buckets on them, and the buckets had, the center of them had actually broken out because they were just so old. They, like, the plastic rotted out and it felt, so there's nothing covering the stacks, and it sat like that, I'm assuming, for a good amount of time. So I'm not I don't have like super high hopes about that. Some weird funnel and shit. I don't know what he's got going on here. What this thing is. It's got like a fucking 2-piece. What is it? What is this fucking thing? But oil spout. It must clip into like a can or something. I've never seen one of those. That's cool. Shag carpet's pretty minty, boys. See, I had originally thought this was the cab jack handle, but it's not. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what a lot of this shit is. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Oh yeah. I wish you guys could smell it. It actually smells like kind of good. Is that weird? It's probably weird. Can't say things like that on camera probably, right? It smells kind of good. I don't know what that is either. I don't know what half of this shit is, boys. Looks like gasket. There's a fucking spare tire rod. We might need that. Look at this old ass Glad hand, dude. They don't even make them like that no more. Hang on to that too. So, well, he couldn't find a key. So what we got to do is, oh, the outside handle doesn't work at all. That's weird. Why ain't no Cheech? I have to fuck with that. He couldn't find a key. He said he would still look for it for me, but you know, I'm not like super worried about it. But like, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull one of the lock cylinders out of it. We're gonna take a door handle off, and we're gonna take the ignition key, the ignition out probably maybe, and go down to the locksmith and get a key made. It's just such a cool truck. I don't know. I really hope I can find that cab jack handle. That's one of them things where I've had like a ton of these Cabovers. I say a ton, probably 5 of them. And I've never had one of the original cab jack handles. That's why I'm being such a fucking weirdo about it. This we don't want to lose. This right here, this fucking thing. This is the cover, right, that goes in here for the wires. I'm not sure why he had it out, but I mean, looking at it, the harness looks pretty, it's pretty unmolested actually. I'm like really not mad at it. But so somehow that went in there. I don't really know how. Maybe like that. No, it didn't go like that. How did it go? Well, it probably went like this, huh? Because it's red. You retard. Yeah, it probably went something like that. But the point is, we don't want to lose this thing. Or damage it. I still have the, if you notice, it's missing the flap hangers. They're in the back of my pickup. I got to get them and put them on, because you know we're going to hang a fresh set of Detroit flaps on this right quick. But so I gotta put them back on there. We took them off because they were kind of bouncy for transport. I didn't want them like popping out of that frame bracket and going off down the road on me. So, oh man, so cool. I'm so pumped to have it here. I don't know if you can tell. I'll come back with you. This is enough rambling right now. I'll come back with you. I'm gonna go get a bar and see if I can find a spot to bar this over, and we'll go from there. Got some bars. See what we can do. Probably easier from the other side, eh? I took it out of gear. I did remember to do that. See if I can find a home for you guys so you can see me. So what we're gonna do, in theory, is we are gonna try to get up in that hole in the flywheel there, in the bell housing of the transmission. Oh, fuck yes, boys. Sick. It turns, man. It turns. I'm gonna change the angle here. Let's put you guys up at the front. All right. So we'll watch the balancer, see if that turns. Dude, friggin' sick. I'm wicked pumped about that. I can't believe it turns. Boys, that's such a relief. Maybe what we'll do is pop the battery box cover off and put a battery in it and just see, like, I'm not gonna try to bump it with the starter or nothing because we need to get the cab up and make sure there's not any stuck injectors before we go trying to start it. So what we can do though is pull the battery box, open the battery box and see, just put power to the inside and see if we have any kind of life, if any of the lights work, just see what we got. So I think maybe we'll do that. So hang on. Boys, I got you something. Freaking tripod. Wild, ain't it? I'm like a whole new person. So hopefully this affords us a little bit better view of what's happening. Wow, it's really cold. Oh. Oh. Balls. Looks like we're gonna need the terminal adapters. This means I gotta go to the Brockway. I think they're all in the Brockway. All right. Forgot I converted the Brockway over to what do you call it? Screw-on types. I like that way better. So now what we gotta do is figure out what goes where. So our voltmeter on ohms. I hate this fucking thing. All right, so that one is this one. Right chair, right? Yep. Ground. Where's the rag? Wait, what the fuck? Alright, this is gonna be a minute. This is not as straightforward as I thought. There's a bunch of shit disconnected that doesn't make any sense. So I gotta find out which one's the ground on the frame. I'll be back. Sorry about that, took a minute. We got it figured out. This is your main ground here. This is gonna be hot to the cab. And then this is your ground side on the series parallel. And then this is direct to starter. All right. See if we can get this in here. Don't fucking too much shit up. To ground, so the positive on that side. Let's get these over here if we can. Okay, let's do this. It's working. keep these off of the shit if I can. All right. We should have cab power. Oh, damn it. That was my step. Can I step on this? We're gonna. Sick, boys. We got cab power. So the load light switch was on. Let's see if they work. Figured that would be the case. Holy shit, we got a marker light. Oh, and the headlights work. Check this out. Marker light. Looks like somebody's been in there. Headlights. Now the clearance lights are on, but I don't think they're lighting up. Oh, one is. Looks like that center one there on the left. And that's the only one that works, looks like. I wonder if any of the lights in the back work. I don't think they're on, do you? No. No. Look. Looking at that, it ain't all that surprising. But hey. That's pretty cool. You know what I'm really curious about is them fucking things. If those work. It's like a factory, like fluorescent. Man, I knew there was no way they were gonna work, but fuck is that cool. Those are like on the build sheet. They were special ordered, them things. What do we got for dash lights? And about nothing, looks like. I have to see at nighttime. Turn these off for now. Heated mirror, luggage. I don't know what that is. So I think, I'm not sure, but I think we're gonna have to get the key working for a lot of this stuff, so. Sick. Oh, how do those fans work? Holy shit, it worked. I can't believe it, like, does anything. That's wild. Check this out. That motherfucker works. I sure wish I had the remote for it. I don't even know what the deal is with that, so. Cool. We can, let's get let's like get something done here. Well, I know I said I was done. This video is getting a little long, but we couldn't really welcome this to the fleet without a little something special. So told y'all I had them mud flap hangers, and I do. So now she can officially be part of the fleet. Perfect. Don't get much better than that. Can't wait to see it all cleaned up. I'm not gonna do a restoration on this truck. What we're gonna do is we're gonna preserve its originality. They're only ever this original one time, and this thing is like an absolute time capsule. So I think what we're gonna do with this truck is we're gonna bring it back exactly as it is now, just make it roadworthy. So I'm gonna do all the air lines, we'll do all the fuel lines, we'll do the bags, brakes, we'll go right through it, but we're not gonna change the way anything is looks wise. You know, I'll rub out the paint, maybe try to bring it back a little bit. We'll see. At least we gotta wash it. But we're gonna do these tires. I'm gonna keep these. We're gonna keep these tube type tires. We're gonna go back with the original style. Keep them wheels. I'm not gonna change nothing. Just gonna bring it back the way that it used to be. So that's the plan. Hopefully you guys will follow along. We'll kind of go through it and make it right, and can't wait to drive it. Half the battle's already over because of motor turns. That makes life easy. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm sure there'll be a lot more of this coming up because I really want to get it running. At least if it runs, I know what I got and I can go from there. But yeah, it should be a pretty good first start because it's been setting since '84. So that'll make for a good one, I'm sure. But I'll record everything and we'll put it on the channel. We'll do this one all on the channel. I know you guys missed a lot of both of my other Pete's, so this one will be from scratch on the channel. I won't do nothing without making a video on it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the find. No, it wasn't too much of a rescue video, but we got it out of where it was and we got it home. That's the important part. We'll see you guys in the next one.